Get ready for a wild ride, TV fans, because 2020 will be filled with zombies, Marvel superheroes, and a whole lot of Stephen King.
Everyone's got a gimmick now.
On this IMDbrief, we take a look at the 10 most anticipated TV shows of 2020, based on what you're searching for the most on IMDb.
When the facts are filled with coincidences, don't dismiss those coincidences.
Let's kick this list off with some comic book inspired shows. Rocking its way to the number 10 spot on the list is Riverdale spinoff and Archie Comics adaptation Katie Keene, starring Lucy Hale. The series premieres January 21st and follows the titular character and her roommates Josie and Jorge as they chase their dreams in New York City.
Jorge, this is our new roommate, Josie.
Welcome to the center of the universe.
And speaking of universes, the DC superhero Stargirl flies in at number 8 and is the newest entry in the ever-expanding Arrowverse.
That's Stargirl.
Though the character initially sparkled on the small screen back in Season 2 of DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
This ship, it never ceases to amaze me.
Another thing that might amaze is the speeding train known as Snowpiercer that chugga-chugga-choo-choos in at number 5. TNT's new sci-fi show set in a post-apocalyptic future is based off a French graphic novel and stars Daveed Diggs and Jennifer Connelly.
There's no turning back.
Well, we weren't planning on it because at number 4 is The Walking Dead: World Beyond. This is AMC's third show based on the Walking Dead comics created by Robert Kirkman and follows the first generation to grow up during the zombie apocalypse.
The end of the world was our beginning.
And Endgame was their beginning as the Falcon and the Winter Soldier smashes through at number 2. The MCU series will be the first of its kind to premiere on Disney+, and we'll see Sam and Bucky go head-to-head with some old and new enemies, like Daniel Bruhl's Helmut Zemo and Wyatt Russell's U.S. agent, who is basically an evil Captain America.
Too shy or too scared?
Too busy.
There's no shame in being scared, Cap, especially of these next two shows that come from the mind of horror maestro Stephen King. Creeping in at number 7 is The Outsider. The HBO series premieres January 12th and stars Jason Bateman as a suburban father accused of a grisly murder, and Ben Mendelsohn as the cop investigating the bizarre case.
His prints are all over the crime scene. The TV footage puts him 60 miles away.
Well, that's weird, but so is King's other new terrifying TV adaptation, The Stand, which comes in at number 6. Survivors of a deadly virus face off against the incredibly evil Randall Flagg. The classic King villain is being portrayed by Alexander Skarsgård, an interesting choice as his younger brother, Bill, played the creepy clown Pennywise in the recent adaptations of It.
Oh, well, I'm Pennywise the dancing clown.
Yeah, I know, I just said that. But anyway, coming in at number 9 is Hunters. Amazon's new series takes us back to an alternate 1977, where disco is king, Nazis are attempting to establish a Fourth Reich in New York City, and trying to take them down is a secret organization led by Mr. Hoo-ah himself, Al Pacino.
There comes a time where we all must choose.
Why choose when you can watch both of these sequel series? HBO's The New Pope sits divinely at number 3. The follow-up to 2016's The Young Pope premieres on January 13th, and we'll see two Holy Fathers played by Jude Law and John Malkovich go head-to-head.
Is that not enough?
No, it's not, because last but certainly not least is Star Trek Picard, reigning supreme at number 1. The intergalactic show is a sequel to Star Trek The Next Generation and follows the further exploits of Starfleet Captain Jean-Luc Picard, played by the legendary Patrick Stewart.
Thank you for not trying to talk me out of all this.
For more of the most anticipated TV shows and movies coming in 2020, stay glued to imdb.com/imdbrief.